Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to day 2 on breathing lessons in the garden. Another beautiful day, really. It's gorgeous, and so I'm going to start off where I left yesterday on the breathing exercises. And it won't be as long-winded today, and hopefully there'll be a bit more energy from me. I didn't realise that when I watched it, it was a bit lackluster, sort of, to say to speak. Anyway, it's easy for me to say. But yeah, I've just washed my eyes. I've got this pad where you put, because I've got dry eyes through the operation and everything and whatever. I've got this pad, not a writing pad, but like an iPad. And it's not an iPad either. But this is all spontaneous, by the way, as usual. Nothing's it's all ad-libbed, and nothing's recorded or anything like that. So it's all live, and so if I cock up, and that's where you get. That's a few easy for me to say it in it. So yeah, I've got this. It's like covers the eyes, and it's like a warm. You press a magnetic button inside it, and it heats up, and you put it on your eyes for 10 minutes, and then you got to wash them with a tea tree wipes to get into the eyes and the bottom of the lids to get the dry eye moisture. So anyway, that's done, and for 10 minutes or so, I can see a little better, really. So it's not too bad. But after that, it goes back to normal. But yeah, so we left off with the yesterday, with the blowing up a balloon and posture. So make sure you've got a nice posture, and when you're breathing in, again, try not to make it visible. And then when you're singing a song, obviously you can breathe between notes, and then when it allows. So don't worry about doing that. And but today we're going to carry on from. I'm not going to do the lips yet, warming the lips. So we'll do that in a minute. We'll just concentrate on the breathing exercises. This is for people who purely want to improve the singing. I'm not saying I'm not a professional. I don't profess to be a professional. It's just things, tips I've picked up when I've had singing lessons. So that's where we're coming from, really. And if you hear any barking, the dogs are in the garden because it's a lovely day, isn't it, Dexter? Oh God, I fell over then. Isn't it, Dexter? Eh? So, Carrie, come on. Well, Carrie and Dexter. Julia must have got off Dexter's Midnight Runners. So I had some good feedback yesterday from going back and doing the videos again, which was quite nice, actually. I'm mainly doing it to keep my own singing exercises up, because I am very lazy when it comes to stuff like that, and I need to improve, and I need to do the breathing exercises for me. I'm going on holiday in 10 weeks to Gran Canaria, and I'd like it, my voice tuned for the karaoke. Poor people out there. God, what have they got coming to them? They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. They don't. That's twice I said that. Yes, you're not allowed, and if you say it twice, you said that, you're not allowed to say it again. So you can't say the same word twice. Alright, so we'll make the rules up as we go along. Well, the rules are there, actually. We'll just, those of you who know me, you know what I'm on about. Especially in the Lincolnshire area. So yes, right. So the posture is the main thing. Feet shoulder length apart, and then we're going to breathe in and count to 10 in your mind, in your head. Sorry, in your mind. Oh, slow down, Andy. So it's. And what we're aiming for, it's the tummy. You want the tummy's got to be tight, and in the end you'll feel it. You should start to feel it go around to the back of your back as well eventually, because you're controlling it with your tummy. You're holding the breath. You're not letting the breath come out in 6. You're holding it till 10, 11 or 12. So that's training you to hold it for when you get to the end of the song, like before, or the big note. So you've still got some breath left. And that's all we're doing at the moment. We're controlling our breath and we're building it up. We're building it up gradually. So within a few weeks, you'll see a difference if you do a few songs. And talking about songs, one of my nieces has agreed to come in the garden and sing a song with me. So that's we'll do that within a couple of weeks. Our Claire, so I'll hold you to that. I mean, you'll have to cut the grass again in a couple of weeks. Well, I'll do it every week now. So yes, so we're going to breathe in, hold it, and at the minute we'll do it as if we're blowing the balloon up, because you can control it that way. Then you can control the breath coming out, and as you breathe in 10, try and breathe out 10. So when you get to number 10, you've still got some breath, and you can feel it in your tummy. And we're just training ourselves to get some breath at the end. So when you get to 10, it's not all gone. So you want to slow it down and then just slowly release it. So and that's what we're doing really. So let's do it again. So we're going to go in for 10, and we're going to breathe out for 10. I'm going to show it as if I'm blowing a balloon up, so you know what I'm doing. And make sure you can, when you're doing it, when you're practicing, you can do it for 15 to 20 minutes a day, and you'll see massive results within a couple of weeks, or if not before. So if you're serious about improving, you're really improving your singing. I'm not going to teach everybody to be a professional singer, because I'm certainly not professional myself, but it will improve your singing. Even if you're on a karaoke on a Sunday lunch at the club, or at your Friday, Saturday night, you go to a karaoke, you'll sound better. You'll it's for people who love singing, who enjoy it and get something out of it. This really, not for, it's nothing to do for professional singers or anything, because they're already probably past this level, I would imagine so. If not, well, there's hope for me yet. So yeah, so all I'm doing is helping people who want to improve the voice, who want to get to those high notes at the end of the song. And you will, promise you, I promise you, if you do. But you have to do it 15 to 20 minutes a day, get these exercises in. So we're going to go again. You breathe in for 10, breathe out for 10. Alright, nice posture, and a smile. Shows it. So that was probably just over 12. So as you find as you go along each day, you'll start to improve straight away, so you can hold it for longer, which is great. But let the tension feel on the tummy. I don't want you to strain yourselves, obviously, and if you feel lightheaded, then stop for a couple of seconds and start again, because it's a bit like, I think it's a bit like having your first cigarette. You feel really sickly and dizzy. Well, with this, because you're breathing differently, it might be a similar sort of thing. So if you do. And another good thing I forgot to mention, I have mentioned this before, is when you're doing breathing exercises, try not to have any chocolate in the morning or the day before, or on the day especially, before you do the breathing, because the chocolate sticks to your side of your throat. So it's always good to have some water with you, and which I haven't today, but normally it's always good to have some water with you, and especially warm water. People think, ew, warm water, but it is quite nice on the throat actually, and it sort of warms your throat up for you. But I mean lukewarm water, not red hot, out the kettle, but just warm water out the tap, and it's quite nice. And it helps you to get your throat hooved up. So, and as we move through the weeks, I'll be showing you my range from 2 octaves I can do, because I can do really low, and like from hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping. I can actually get lower than that, but anyway, forget that, we're not singing breathing exercises. I'm just watching the dog, sorry. He's scratching himself. I don't mean in that, he's scratching his head on the grass for some reason. He's going to have a green head when he goes in. Sister will blame me. See what's wrong with the dog, he's got a green head. Anyway, so we'll go for it again. Breathe in for 10, hold it and breathe out for 10. Try and control it. Make sure you've got some air at the end of it. Don't let it all go in 2 or 3. Hold that air until you're controlling it. So when you're going to be singing the big notes, you're controlling it, and you get the high note, you've still got some air left. That's what it's all about. So it's if you're just blowing a balloon up, that's all it is. And you're just letting a little bit of air out all the time, so, and you get to control. So, and then we go into the open mouth situation if you want. We can let the air out. I'll show you what I mean about throaty. You don't want to be too throaty, because I'll give you an idea. We'll go to a cut. I'll do a couple of notes for you, and I'll show you what throat is and where the notes sound better, where you need to be. No, I'll start that again. Sorry, Shizer. I don't know what's doing that. That's nothing new. Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because the vision softly creeping. As you can hear that, it sounds like it's coming from the throat. You don't want to make that sound. You want it to sound it's coming like from above your nose, from your nose and above, from like the top of your head. I'll take my hat off then. From the top of your head. So let me just show the difference. That's how it sounds throaty, but we don't want that sound, because if you carry on singing like that, you're going to hurt your throat, and you're not going to hit the high notes. You're not going to be able to go higher. It's all, But let me do it. Let me show you a different way, and then see the sound is better. Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping. Although I went higher, you can still do the deep voice with the same key. I'm just trying to show you how it sounds better in the way I do it. So that wasn't throat. It went. It was coming. It was a better sound. Like if I do it like in a key, I'll do it in a key, and then it's without a song. It sounds better. That's throaty. That's still a bit throaty actually. but it sounded better. You want it. It's weird, a weird feeling, but you come as if it's coming from the top of your head. It sounds better than that's sort of. So anyway, if you know the difference, if you can get what I mean, that's all I'm trying to prove. So back to the breathing. So you're keeping the air in the lungs longer. So your lungs are starting to grow bigger over time. So eventually you'll be able to hold more air, hence being able to sing higher notes and longer lines without having to take a breath. So you're inflating your lungs, and they're getting them stronger and stronger and stronger with the breathing exercises. That's why it's important to do it to 15 to 20 minutes a day if you want to improve yourself. Alright, so enough on that. So let's go back to, keep practicing that, and if you want to do the chords, if you want to do the noise, then by all means do it. And but I'll quickly show you that you can start on a low, then go higher, onto the next one, onto the next one, onto the next. And we're going to start with C, although I haven't got a piano with me, so I'm just have to guess at that. So it's I'm going out with C, then up to D, then up to E. Scheiße. Keep myself in the notes in a minute. Started to high. Fucking dogs are at it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to swear. Dogs are at it. They're either me. That was throaty. In fact, we'll forget the keys. We'll do it once I get upstairs and we do the piano next week. Alright, that'll be easier then. So I don't know I'm getting it wrong, but I am, so we'll leave that. So let's go back to see if we can get to the lips warmed up. Now we're doing the breathing exercises. Day 2 this is, by the way, so if you want to make a mental note, I'm the mental one. So let's see if we can breathe in and see what we like on the lips. We had a practice yesterday, and I've been practicing for 10-15 minutes after I'd done the video to keep sure. Shut up! Hey! Come on! What are you barking at? Talk to them as if they can answer me. Hey, sit on there. Sausages. So, anyway. Start that again. Hello, hello, hello. Are you having a stretch, baby? Okay. Nearly got it. So even after one day, I'm almost there. So can you imagine what's like going to be in a week for use as well? And that's all, you're just warming everything up before you do a song. Remember not to have any chocolate the day before or on the day especially, and try and have some warm water. It will all help, because the chocolate, like I said, gets stuck inside your throat. It doesn't all go down like it should do. So might as well exactly like that. So right, jumping up. Carrie, come on. Don't eat the grass. You're trying to keep that air till the end, so you got a little bit for the end, and that's what I'm not doing. So, but by the end of the week, it should be fine by Monday. I did a wrong breathing, man, didn't I? I raised my chest when telling you not to. Silly boy. Anyway. So I'm looking forward to Minnie's coming into the garden and singing a song with us. That should be a good laugh. We've not chosen the song yet, but we'll choose one. And keep practicing, and keep practicing. Man United got battered the other night, didn't they? Liverpool were very strong. It's like a different league, wasn't it? Eh? I thought they were like Aston Villa in disguise at one stage. But anyway, good to see you. They're back to normal, back to not much better than Leeds, to be fair. But Leeds are playing well at the minute, and let's hope they can. I mean, I hope they beat City. If you want to tip, that, I'm not a betting man anymore. But if you want to tip, then the tip is 2-1 Leeds Man City. And you're all looking at the year I ended up. It's stupid. It's at Ellen Road. Leeds are playing better, and I think City are starting to bottle it a bit. Although they performed in the second half, they're leaving it late, and Liverpool are catching them, and it's going to be really exciting. Both got 7 games left, I think, and so it's going to go to the wire. And it'd be nice if Leeds could impact that. That would be really good. So I can't see it really, but 2-1 be about 20-1, 24-1. I bet you. So I bet you. Sorry, no. Anyway. So yeah, keep practicing the breathing exercises. Keep practicing warming the lips up, and by this time next week we'll have that off the cuff, and we'll be able to just practice that to ourselves. We don't need to reiterate it on here, and we don't need to. And I hope this weather keeps on, because it's going to be good. And tomorrow's Friday. What am I doing Friday? I'm sure I had something on Friday, but I'm not sure. I might just go into the park tomorrow. And the reason why I'm in the garden again is because I've took my dad to hospital for a pre-op. So he had to be there by a certain time, so I went with him. And was only in there 15 minutes, was really good. And we're straight back out. So I thought the garden's gorgeous again, so I thought I'd just do day 2 in the garden. Got a Mark Viduka match tonight, yes. We've got 2 matches left for the season on Thursday. So tonight we're down at, not that you're interested, but tonight we're down at the Springbank again. I might as well sign on for them. I've been there like 6 times in the last 6 weeks. I played for Team Monday, and we're like, was in a knockout there and all sorts. We keep going down and playing. It's like, and but anyway, so I get a lift. The kindly Reg gives us a lift every week, which is very good of him. And that was the man who took me to hospital when I was poorly a few months ago. I had a heart problem, and they restarted my heart. So for those of you who didn't know, it got up to 204. So if it hadn't been for Reg, I'd have probably been knocking on the roof door. But I'm still here, and this is why one of the reasons I want to do this, keep myself active and something to do, and I want to improve my voice. And by doing this with you, I'm helping myself as well. And hopefully anybody listening is picking up some tips and going along with it. So with that in mind, we're going to call it a day, wrap it up for today. I'll try and get a joke for tomorrow. I've normally got a joke, but I've run out. I've not been thinking of any recently. It's just my one-liners that have been coming to the forefront of everything. So yeah, so I'll bid you farewell, and see you tomorrow on Friday, hopefully in the park. Bye bye all, have a great day.